good afternoon. We're the language teaching team. We're going to be talking a little bit about perspective, personality, hobbies, and custom. And we're also going to be teaching you some words and a couple of sentences here and there related to these topics. So my name is Shyla Barton. My Chinese name is Li Mei. And I'm going to be talking to you guys about reading. So above is some popular books in China. And I was curious, can like 3 people tell me like a favorite book of theirs and like 2 or 3 words as to why they love it?
Because it's easily to relate to.
Perfect.
The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Chinese mythology.
Okay,
That's a great one.
One more? Okay, well, my favorite book is called Clockwork Angel, and it's a historical romance, and I live for it. So, how many people here have ever been called the term bookworm? So over here, sometimes we get the ideology that being a bookworm makes you plain boring, like you're not interesting whatsoever. However, there's a great contrast because Chinese students are often praised for being a bookworm because it's such a great thing to spend all your time reading and learning and gaining all this perfect knowledge because for a lot of us, knowledge is power. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna say it first, then you're gonna say it, and then we're gonna say it together. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So the first 2 characters means to read. Kan, shu.
Kan, shu.
And then 1, 2, 3.
Kan, shu.
The second character is the first one, so that means to look or to watch. Kan.
Kan.
1, 2, 3. Kan. And then our third character means book. Shu.
Shu.
1, 2, 3. Shu. And our last sentence, or our sentence here that I'm going to teach you is I read books every day. So, 我每天看书.
我每天看书.
1, 2, 3.
我每天看书.
And the literal translation is I, every day, read book.
Hi everyone, my name is Amelia Matheson and my Chinese name is Amelia. And the phrase I want to teach you guys today is Guang Chang Wu, which means square dancing. And you'll see why. It's very popular in China. So Guang Chang Wu means square dancing, and according to China Education Tours, which is an article that teaches various cultural practices about China for those who plan to go visit there, they say that many retired or middle-aged people, especially women, frequently go out in the evening time to do Guangchang Wu, and it's a way for them to spend their time after, say, dinner or, just in the evening time, so they can go out with their friends, go out to, say, a city park or a square to do this fun activity. So, because they go out into city parks or squares, hence the name Guangchang Wu. And when we break down the word or phrase a little bit later, you'll see why those characters are what they are. So I have a video to kind of show you guys how as they're called, the dancing grannies. And this is an action. Let's see. You gotta love Instagram reels. Anyways.
Wow.
It gets better, I swear. I watched this many times. But as you can see, it's literally, they're just vibing, and I'm so happy for them. The power of the internet is, it's not the actual song they're dancing to. Somebody decided to overlay that song to it.
Oh, really?
Most of the, yes. Most of the songs that they choose are a lot more cutesy, a little bit more group friendly. But as you can see, it works really well for the song that the person who made this reel to it. So that's why I watched it many times, and I want to go and dance with the grannies, you know what I mean? But yeah, we continue on. So taking a closer look at the word and its individual characters, the first one is guang, You say it with me? Guang. And that's what this little symbol above the A means. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Chinese tones, but there's 4 tones. First tone is singular, second is rising, third is descending and then ascending, and then the final one is just descending. So this one is third tone, and it goes down and up. So guan, and it means wide. So, and that's because most of these groups of dancers include dozens of individuals. So that video that we saw was only a few, probably a dozen dancers, but they can have like 20, 30 of these women go out to the city square and just dance. They bring their giant like speakers and they blast music. Sometimes they upset their neighbors, and I think a few years back there was like a push to try to reduce the noise that they're making so that their neighbors wouldn't be so upset, but they dance on. And then the second character is Chang, similar to Guan, third tone, Chang. And that means field. And that's because the dances take place in public and open spaces and oftentimes city parks. And then the last one is Wu, and that means to dance. So if we put it all together, Guang Chang Wu means wide field dance, because it's a wide open area and they're all dancing. So now let's try to use it in a sentence. It's a little long, but there's pinyin to help along. So the first 2 characters are Yao Shi, and that means if. Ni bu xi huan, which means you don't like. Thank you. And then pao bu, which is, yes, I do not like pao buing, which means to run. Oh, you can go ahead, I'm so sorry. Pao bu, comma, ni kui, chu chu, gong yuan, and that means park. So you get a 3 for 1, I don't know. And then the final 4 are tiao, guang chang yu, tiao, guang chang yu. And so all together, if we're going to say the first part and the second part. Yao shi ni bu xi huan pao bu, ni ke yi qu qu gong yuan tiao guang chang wu. And that means if you don't like running, you can go out to the park to square dance with the dancing girlies. And that's all for me today.
Okay, my name is Wesley, and my Chinese name is Bei Wenjie. And I did Karaoke, which is karaoke in Chinese, or it's also referred to as KTVs. Karaoke it originated in Japan, but was moved over from China to China. It was imported. It's done in the U.S. I'm sure many of you might be familiar that karaoke is done in like bars and open places, but in China it's done in like small places with just you and your friends or family. The word is like it's a descriptive word or a literal word. It's meant to translate like karaoke 1-to-1. So Karaoke, and it's and like a example of this also is like Kele or cola. Example of it used in a sentence is 明天我和我的朋友去Karaoke, which means tomorrow I'm going to the karaoke with my friends. That's it.
I'm Michael, and my Chinese name is Meng Fei Ge. And so, just as a general word, the word for body or health, 身体. The first character, 身, can mean body, life, or oneself, and 体 can also mean body, and it can also mean form, style, system, substance, or to experience. and then breaking up the second character even more, the left part is means like people or person, 人, and the right part means 本, which can mean root, origin, or source. And then like an example sentence would be 你的身体好不好? So 你 or 你的 can mean your, 身体 is health, and then 好 is good, and then 不 is like not. It literally means is your health good, not good. And then also there's many people know of martial arts. In China it's 武功, where 武 can mean martial and military, and it's made of the characters 指 for stop, hold, assist, or detain, the character for 一, which is just one, and the character 一, which means catch, arrest, or shoot with a bow, and then 功 can mean merit this deed or service, achievement, result, service, accomplishment, and it's made of 功, which means labor or work, and 力, which means power, capability, or influence. And then just some examples of 武功, but an example sentence would be 你喜欢做什么, which is what do you like to do, and you can say 我喜欢做武功, which it means I like doing martial arts. So now you say it. 你喜欢做什么? And then 我喜欢做武功. And some of the examples I have are the Northern Shaolin style of Kung Fu, Mahjong, which is also known as circle walking because it focuses on a lot of circular movements. Tai Chi, which isn't just about slow moving, it can also be like a fighting style. Hungar, and then Chaogar, or Southern Praying Mantis style. And then a common practice in China is drinking boiled water because it's seen as healthier. What boiled water is kai shui, where kai is just like a general verb, I would say, where it means to open, to start, to turn on, or to boil. And kai is made of the character yi, which is again one, but also gong, which means two hands, and then sui can mean water, river, liquid, or beverage. An example sentence would be 你应该多喝开水. So now you say it.
你应该多喝开水.
So it means you should drink more boiled water, or it literally means you should more drink boiled water.
And now one of our teammates, she is working remotely, but she was able to create a video for us to present. And I'm not sure if she's going to introduce herself, but her name is Anya.
Hi, my name is Anya Halecky, and my Chinese name is Anya. The word I chose to present is Mahjong, which means to play Mahjong. Mahjong. You guys can repeat after me. Means to play Mahjong. Mahjong is a traditional board game that is very popular for every age group in China. The game can either be played in a relaxed atmosphere or as a gambling game. Closer look at the word. You guys can again repeat after me. Da. which is the generic name for hen, and jiang, which means to command or to lead. Da Mahjong in a sentence. You guys can again repeat after me. 你觉得打麻将难不难？
你觉得打麻将难不难？
This means, do you think playing Mahjong is difficult?
Yeah, Peter.
Hello everybody, my name is Peter Simba. 我的中文名字叫比特 and today I'm presenting this term here, the Ganacho, which means to play football. Of course, it means to play football. Now, a little history behind. Americans, there was American it's also known as American soccer, which is shaped like an olive. Sorry, forgot to put a picture in, but American soccer in Chinese is 美式足球 哈 repeat after me 跟我读哈美式足球
美式足球，
美式足球
美式足球。
Alright. And then, of course, American soccer is it's not a round shape. It's like an oval shape, kind of. And you play it with your hands. International soccer, also known as 国际足球, you use your foot. Now to say to play American football, we would say 打美式足球，好，跟我读打美式足球，
打美式足球，
打美式足球。
打美式足球。
All right. Oh, and another thing is with mixed style soccer, they wear special sportswear. All right. 国际足球啊，跟我读国际足球。
国际足球，
国际足球。
国际足球。
Which means international soccer. International soccer is a round shape. Again, I forgot to put the picture in there, but like I mentioned before, you use your foot for the international soccer, and athletes will wear usual sportswear. Now, closer look. First one is da, gamodu, da, which means, which here means to play. On the left side is the hand radical, so.
手
And then up, so.
手
Alright. And then the next one, and then on the right side is ding,
丁
ding,
丁
which means like robust to do this. The next one is gan,
杆
gan.
杆
Now the left side is a wood vertical, mu,
木
mu. right side is gown. Gown. Which means a boat or drive. Alright. Gambodo. Lan. Now the left side is mu. Which is on the left side it's a wood radical. Both of these characters both have a wood radical, so and then the next one, and then on the right side is lan. Which means like to look over, to inspect, to view or perceive. Alright, the last one is show. Which is a bull. The left side is Wang, which is a king radical on the left, and then on the right side is Shou. Which means seek this or command. So again, altogether, that I'm not sure means play football. By the way, Ganlan means olive. Now, using it in a sentence, I forgot to put the pinyin for the first word. 这个周末我打橄榄球。
这个周末我们打橄榄球。
And this means let's play football this weekend. And that's it.
Yeah. Well done. Good job. Well done, B2.